I had a viewer ask me a while back how my stud conversion was holding up. So I'm going to take this opportunity to check them out. I also got some better lug nuts. So I'm going to put those on now too. So these are the studs I installed a little over a year ago. This is the passenger side. They seem to be doing their job, but right here where the lug nut ended, you see some rust, and I don't think it's dust. Let me blow it off. All right, is it dust or rust? I say that's rust. So this is, again, this is the passenger side front. This is the passenger side rear. This is the driver's side rear. And this looks worse than either of the passenger side ones. And this is the driver's side front. Now, this looks worse than any of the others. If you look closely, you'll see there's rust in the Allen head spot where you tighten them. So if I were to rate these after a year, let me see, I would guess I'd rate them maybe a 7 out of 10. Because they're still functioning fine, but I'm not going to say they'll last indefinitely because of the rust I'm seeing. So at some point, I will be looking into getting different studs. I'm sold on the functionality of studs. I'll always have studs, but these are not the ones that I will leave on my car forever, especially if you're up north. As far as the lug nuts that I installed at the same time, they seem to be holding up pretty well. And it's tough to tell if the rust on them is from the studs because, well, let's see if we can rub it off. Actually, you can rub some of it off. Yes, I rubbed a good bit of the rust off of the lug nut. So these are actually holding up pretty well. The only issue I had, and you probably only notice it if you use the driver or an impact to put them on, they seem to be a little bit off center. The socket would wobble a little bit. Not a big deal, they held just fine, but that prompted me to look into new ones. So I found these. I found these from a place called Coyote Car Accessories online. Same specs, ball seat, open end, same thread, I think M12 by 1.5, but instead of using a 17 millimeter, I believe these will use a 19. So I will go with these. Yeah, they fit, and at first glance, they do not seem to wobble. So that was a quick 1-year update of my stud conversion. Again, it was a cheap eBay set that is still functioning fine, but the rust does concern me. I doubt that those will still be on the car in 10 years. So I'm going to look for a new set, and I will take this opportunity to rotate my tires. Well, you get what you pay for. Now, there are other sets like this on eBay. They are the cheaper ones, and I would stay away from them. Some of the more expensive sets seem pretty good. The next set I buy will probably come from someone like ECS Tuning or Turner Motorsports or FCP Euro. But I am completely sold on studs over bolts. I'm not going back. If you would like to see the other things I've done on my MK4 GOLF, check out my playlist. And if you'd like to follow along as I continue to modify and improve this car, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care.